Fate Extella game, it also came with some servant cards, and it comes with a cloth poster, as well as some DLC. So, it's a pretty good deal. Really good deal. Definitely check it out.
Now, of course, these servants are all based on established characters, with one exception that I shouldn't go too deeply into. But there may be some of you out in the audience wondering who's Tamamo, so just to give you a quick rundown. Tamamo is a mythical Asian fox spirit who, in various legends from India to Japan, was known for cuddling up to various rulers and then corrupting them. So some stories have her flat out evil, others portray her as being more sort of sympathetic and misunderstood, in particular the Japanese variant of her story. And here, the reason she always calls the master husband, whether, regardless of the master's gender, is because she sees herself in the role of the perfect wife, and just wants to coddle you nonstop every day, no matter what.
Best wife! Sigma Jump asks, how much you need to know about Fate to get into the first game?
Get into the first game, there is a recap very near the start of the first game where they sort of summarize at least the essence of Fate and the Extella timeline of Fate in particular. Basically, they'll tell you, what servants are, where you are in the timeline. They explain that you're in this virtual world and that the world is set in this supercomputer that is based on the moon, which it is. And there's a lot more to get into from there. But I would argue, in some ways, that this game is actually a little more accessible of a jumping off point than Extella might be, to some players at least. Though they do reference Extella, more than once in this game, of course, in various ways.
I love these moves, they're so flashy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, now, Tamamo has a very different set of moves than Nero does. Her class, because these servants all have classes, is Caster as opposed to Nero's Saber. So a lot of her moves revolve around either close physical combat with her fists and feet, or magic, tossing magic around. Like, for example, let's see.
Not too much cat ears. There's never too much cat ears.
Flamethrower. Oh yeah, cool.
What's your favorite servant class? Asks Public Turner.
Very good question. There are a lot of different classes and a lot of different variants on those classes that I like. I think Nero and Charlemagne are both just really fun to play, gung-ho with, and just rush right in and just mix it up. I like playing Caster because she's different. Because with Caster you do have to be more cautious. She calls her own defense cardboard armor, and she's right. In fact, Berserkers can be fun. I don't play as many archers myself, but that's nothing against archers. I just don't end up playing them as much. And then there's other specialty classes like Ruler that you also see in this game. I like the idea of a ruler because it's just this, the idea of this really powerful character who's only there to sort of enforce the rules and make sure everyone plays fair.
Yeah, be sure to check out Fate Extella link for more details. And we are taking pre-orders on Steam and PlayStation Network, so you can pre-order it today. As well for the Fleeting Glory Edition, which is the physical edition. You can get that on Nintendo Switch and PlayStation 4.
I like how Tamamo dashes the front flip. It's a nice touch.
Excalibur!
Obviously, the demo's difficulty is set pretty low, as most demos are.
Yeah, this game actually gets pretty, not too difficult, but it definitely is a challenge.
Yeah, Public Tuner, ruler classes. Rulers are very neutral there.
Yeah, if you have the Fate Extella Ellie, you should definitely get the Fate Extella Link Ellie. It's really good, and also, like, we have more of those cards.
Yes, the Extella, the Link Ellie was specifically designed to sort of complement the Extella.
That's right. いや
You saw the little touch there. Drake teleported away rather than fading away.
I would love to hear in the chat, which version are you gonna get? Which version are you going for? It's gonna be out on Steam, PC, it's gonna be out on PlayStation 4, PlayStation Vita, and Switch. So you can play almost, I mean, that's just about every platform right there. So which one are you guys gonna get?
How fun is Gilgamesh in this game compared to the first? He's Gilgamesh, come on. Of course he is. In fact, one of my favorite dialogue scenes in this game is the one where they reintroduce Gilgamesh. You'll see what I mean.
See a lot of PS4, a lot of Switch, some Steam.
Okay, now I'm playing Tamamo this time, but it is still a story event that Tamamo powers up everybody with the with their noble phantasm.
Everyone should thank Tamamo. Thank you, Tamamo.
So that still happens, but this time instead of protecting Tamamo while you're doing that, because you're already Tamamo, I believe this variation on the scenario has you protecting Charlemagne, at least at some point moving forward.
Thank you.
Oh, yep, there he is. There's Charlemagne.
Yeah, so like we said before, all of the versions will have 4v4 multiplayer aside from the PlayStation Vita. So if you are looking to get the multiplayer, I would definitely go with one of those other versions. Tamamo gives us her energy.
Oh, by the way, you can see on the map those extending arrows moving from sector to sector. Those show how close the servants within those sectors are to attacking other sectors. Oh, here comes Lancelot again.
Yeah, so we are playing the demo, so we're basically going to be playing the same map each character go around. So this is not like this in the full game.
Some of the active skills, by the way, are controllable, like you saw just now with me sort of steering the fire. Oh, there's Nero taking out an Infestor. Didn't need to grab that just then, but I did.
Eco asks, does this game support PlayStation Pro? Is it Pro Enhanced? Probably answer that one.
It supports 4K.
Yep. Alright, might as well use Noble on Lance.
Venom, how long is this game?
It's actually pretty long. If you watch all the cutscenes, I would say maybe as long as 12, maybe 15 hours, just for the main scenario, and then the various routes and side trips therein, and then the extra battles. There's a great many of those.
I love that Noble Phantasm. Yeah, so it depends on how much you want to do too, because there is more content. Not to give away too much, but
yeah, it also depends, what difficulty you want to tackle the game at, because the higher difficulties are much more. You definitely need to prep much more for those. Not necessarily in terms of grinding, but in terms of customization. There's actually a very, very detailed character menu if you really want to get into the nuts and bolts of it, that shows exactly what numerical bonuses each customization item you can get will give you, right down to, I think, like the decimals of percentages. And yeah, so if you really want to get into customizing your character that way, you certainly can. Oh, Charlemagne is struggling, so I will...
Wild Whippies, stick around till the end. We might just show a little something on video.
two priorities here, because I need to take care of Charlemagne, who is struggling, but I also eventually need to get over to the Master before he gets swarmed. So I'm just going to start by... Oh, before I go, I'm going to grab this little Noble Phantasm piece here. Yep. Oh yeah, that one maxed it out.
Jesus says I'll go for the Switch one.
私の毒は